This is phase 2. Here's a certified registered letter was sent out on the 22nd to the corporation in the state of Forsyth, Maryland. Our church is in that corporate grounds, and you know, they're shaking down every citizen of the town. They're shaking down all the members of the community with these falsified stoplight cameras and now stop sign cameras. So I filed a motion in the United States District Court in Hyattsville, Maryland, to demanding some requests and answers. The town is funding its 50% or more of its budget comes from giving citations out. When I originally moved in this town, we had one police officer, and we had a small town that was run extremely well. Mayor Adams was the mayor. Now we have a huge employee base, including 17 uniformed police officers and about 15 to 17 vehicles in the police department alone. And they will not allow citizens of this town to file complaints. They won't take complaints of legal terrorism, elder care fraud, theft of property, vandalism of property. They're too busy to that. They're too busy to sit behind the police station, and then they come out for a couple hours a day, about between 4 and 7 o'clock in the afternoon on weekdays, and on Saturdays they come out for about 6 hours, and they spend their time out there giving tickets out to everybody who comes in down on Indian Head Highway, which is a public highway through Eastover, because they annexed that piece of property just so they could use it as a means of generating funds. The mayor and the town council should be ashamed of it. The town police chief should be held accountable. So I've sent them interrogatories for this. I'm going to go to court. I'm going to defend it. I have a right to defend it. I got 5 tickets in the last 3 months. In the first 60 years that I've been here in the town, I don't believe I've ever gotten more than 3, maybe 2 or 3 tickets total. So you have to stand up for your rights and the rights of the other people in town. They say, well, you know, these photo cameras, you can't contest them. Yes, you can. They're electronic. All these are electronic, fall in the 2000 E-Sign Act, 2000 Paper Sign Act. All these cameras, if they're not monitored properly, if they don't give proper warnings, if they fail to instruct the public as to exactly where you stop, they even went as far on the 21st to restripe all the lines at these stop sign cameras, because people were confused. So they restriped them in like 20-inch line wide by 10-foot wide stripes now. But people don't know if does your bumper, if you pass over that line with your bumper, is that when you get the ticket? If your front wheels pass over that line, is that when you get the ticket? I believe this is all relevant to every citizen that's got the ticket in these electronic ticket systems. And yet, 70% of our police force cars are being used for off-duty to, well, actually, we've got a whole group of them who are providing off-duty security for Crystal Skates, and it's called Temple Hill Skate Palace now. They provide temporary security for them up there, and they get it. It's $1.23 a day that they have to pay for the use of the vehicles. But they pull the vehicles up there, they leave them running for hours using the town's resources and gas. They drive to and from work using the town's gas. And you know, the town never sees a percentage of what they collect. I don't know do they get W-2 forms? I know when I had the business in 1990, up until 1994, the police in Prince George's County were charging anywhere between $20 an hour cash per man, per officer, per hour, up to $50 an hour to provide security when in 1994, myself and Chief Polis and Chief Carlson of Chief Polis of Forest Heights town, municipality, and Chief Carlson of the Upper Marlboro Police, we had 12 officers, security officers, and we formed a new private detective company, so we'd have adequate security for our patrons at 3132 Branch Avenue, or 3100 to 3134 Branch Avenue. And that wasn't good enough for the county. The county had an aggressive campaign to put us out of business, and they did. They eventually got me put out of business. So I'll wait and see what the interrogatories are. Okay, so this is 31st day of May 2026. I'm going to stop this